Welcome to Papyrus Plans. I'm Tasha. Ready to create something beautiful? Let's dive in.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. So for the final week in September, I'm going to do an autumn themed spread because the first day of autumn is on the 22nd. And so I have some stickers that should look familiar to you if you've been following me for any length of time. I have some leftover stickers from the autumn sticker sets that I made last year that are on my website. I just put them in this poly bag to kind of keep everything together. And I have some that kind of misprinted, but I figured I might be able to still use some of these and layer them on top. Then I have the ones that are perfectly fine. But I kept these, again, just in case. And then I have some quote stickers that I made, again, from that same set. And some leftover stickers from Etsy that I bought, gosh, 2 or 3 years ago. And I had a huge project I was working on, and I kind of put them in these poly bags just to kind of keep it all together. And so I have tons of images that I can use. So obviously it's impossible to use even a fraction of this for the spread. But we're going to, go through and see which ones we want to use. So again, I have some larger ones and some smaller ones. So I have tons of scenes to use. And then these are some box stickers that I made in some varying colors to kind of go with the theme here. So I have this kind of medium brown, this kind of lighter brown but it has some yellow in it. More kind of like an ochre color. And then I have these coquette boxes that I actually made for a beach spread, but decided that I didn't like it with my beach theme, so I ended up using some other boxes. So I pulled all of these, coordinating colors and styles just because it could go. So we'll kind of, play it by ear and see which ones we use. But that's kind of where we started. And then I have a habit tracker that I made in black. And then this one is, I'm not sure if the camera's picking up on it, but it's metallic. This was kind of like a rose gold color. Again, if I use the coquette boxes, I pulled it for that. If not, I figured I'd use this one because it's neutral and I don't have any more brown stickers or orange habit tracker stickers. So when in doubt, I use black because that goes with everything. Okay, so we have that. So again, I'll kind of put these to the side within reach so I can kind of see a little bit of everything. So I think maybe what we'll do is figure out which of the main stickers we want to use. And this isn't grocery week, so I can take up the entire sidebar with the exception of my habit tracker, but that doesn't take up much room. So I can kind of bring things over if I want to. So I think I'll just kind of pull some things that I think will go with like a Hello Fall spread. And let's see, the first day of autumn is on the 22nd, and Rosh Hashanah begins on the 22nd too. So I made some stickers for both of those. Let's see. And I think I have a larger sticker of this one that I might use. And I think I also have a larger sticker of this. Yeah, this is the larger one of that. And I have this cute shirt. And again, I made some smaller just in case. Like this is the cropped version of this one. And then we have these leaves. And yeah, here's a larger one of this. And then there's some indoor scenes as well that are kind of cool. So there's quite a lot here. And actually, I think these are 2 different autumn sticker sets that I purchased. I have some gates. I might use some of those. And I'm trying to lay everything out so I can see what I want to do. So actually, you know what? I don't think I'm going to use any of the indoor scenes. I kind of want to use an outdoor scene. So these are really cute, but I don't think I'm going to use any of them. Just going through and looking at it just to double check. Yeah, I don't think I will. So I'll put all the indoor scenes up. Again, because I'm not going to use that. So these are, and actually some of these are kind of on the side. You may not be able to see them, but I've got some leaves here. I might tear some of this out. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what do I want to do. I have quite a lot to play with. And then I also have these words that I created too, these autumn words. And this is available on my website. So maybe I'll combine some of the words with some of the scenes. That might be kind of cool. And again, since I don't need the sidebar this week, I can kind of play with some of the larger stickers. So maybe I'll use the larger version of the stickers. Like that could be kind of cool over here. And I thought I had a larger one of this one. Let's see. Oh, here it is. So again, I kind of created, there's a square one, horizontal version, and this is the larger one. Again, I think I might use the larger ones because again, I have the space, so why not? So larger one of that. And this one with the backpack and the shoes, that's kind of cute. And let's see. This is kind of cool too. Oh, and I forgot to have this one. With the storage barn with the pumpkins. Okay. Now let's figure out which of these we want to use and gravitate toward and then kind of layer things on top of it. This is cute, but I think I like this one more. And I really love this flannel shirt, so I want to use that. Because I went through a huge flannel phase when I was younger and I was obsessed with flannel. And let's see. Do that. I kind of feel like I need a square over here. Or do I want to use one of the gates instead? Because the gates are kind of cool. That's the same as that. Okay, that's a smaller one of that. Or maybe I'll just rip some of this, the leaves, and layer it underneath. That could be cool too. Or layer multiple things on top. Oh, this is the same as that. I'm trying to find one that's square that I can do this with, so I might change this one into another one. Maybe, let's see, maybe this path one. And then I can use a smaller version of that one like this. That might be kind of cool. I really love this big one, but, you know, just have something that kind of mirror that one. These are all square, mostly square, except for this one. This one is slightly not square because of the trees. I think that's the only one I have that's left that's square, that's large enough. Other than these. So I could use this. But I kind of like this one. And should I go like this? Pumpkin with the pumpkin. And then break up some of this. Has another one with plaid, a scarf with plaid, and then the shirt over here. That might work. I mean, it's unusual. I don't usually decorate like this, but why not? You know what? Let's just go for it. Let's put stuff down and see what happens. I mean, sometimes you just got to take risks. Okay. So I think I'll do this and let me come all the way to the edge here. And I'm doing my best to line it up at the same time. Sometimes it's hard to do. And no, I did not go over. Okay, so that came up pretty well. And I'm going to take this off so I can get this edge. And I need smaller boxes for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday this week for my appointments, and then just tasks boxes for everything else. And again, I'm going to line it up with this. I'm kind of just using my thumb to kind of push it over to the side so I can line it up. And do my best not to go over on the bottom. And I think I went over slightly over here. Just ever so slightly. Along that edge. And let's cut this one out. Now I am paranoid about messing this up. I don't know how I messed it up that one time. I don't know if my hand slipped when I pushed it. Dare I not look? Let's see if I can do it without looking. I'm scared. Now see, it worked perfectly that time. Okay, so now let's get these ones. Actually, I gotta do this first to get these ones and then that one. Let's see if it works in this. Did it work? Yeah, it did. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to think maybe I moved my hand. So I think what I do now is I put it down and then I use one finger to kind of hold it and then push it down that way. That way I don't risk moving it, because I've been thinking this thing has been punching wrong, and I think what might have happened is I must have moved my hand, and that kind of messed everything up. But when I use my finger to hold it down, it seems to work pretty perfectly. So that might be what I need to do moving forward. Okay, now let's get this large one over here. I turned it sideways just so I can see this angle a little bit better. Because when I'm filming, sometimes it's hard to see this angle. And I'm trying to come to the bottom, again, without going over. And got a bubble right there I'm trying to smooth out. Let me get my bone folder. There we go. Just kind of work on that little ear pocket I had. And again, just kind of trim off this little sliver. And let's see, let's do this one too. And then I don't think I'll have to worry about punching anything out, hopefully. So I think I'll come all the way over this way. And need to bring it down slightly so I don't go over Thursday. Ooh, okay, it's tearing. You know what? We're just going to trim that down. Let's see. Let me do it now so that hopefully it won't stick. And line it up best I can. I can't really see this edge here, but I'm using this one as my guide. I can't see this one, so I'm kind of guesstimating. Hopefully I'm mostly right. Actually, I only really need to pull this up now that I think about it. So I've removed the one from Friday. I think I'm going to, let's see, just, actually, really, you know what, I'm gonna leave that there. I mean, it goes over the T slightly, but I don't think enough for me to fuss with that. Okay, so let's try this again. I might be getting confident again, you guys. Maybe, but that kind of scares me. Again, we use my left hand to kind of hold this down and then punch. Let's see if that worked. Okay, that did. Okay, so I think that's what it was. I think I put it down and then my finger must have moved it without me realizing it. So as long as you kind of hold it in place, and then I make sure this part edge is flush. Yeah, okay. I think that's what it was, because that worked beautifully. Okay, I was thinking I was going to return it, but I think it was user error. As things often are, right? Okay, now let's put this one. Let's see, or maybe I'll do it like this so it gets rid of that kind of awkward line there. Kind of use this line to line it up. Like that. And I might trim around this pumpkin. Let's see if I get my gyro cut. Let me move some of these stickers out of the way. Again, I'm kind of guesstimating. Kind of doing this to kind of see where it stops. And I'm not going to do all of it, just enough around the backpack, just so I can see some more of the pumpkin. And if I hate it, I can always put this back down, which is kind of Oh, I like that, yeah. Just so I can see more of that a little bit more. And maybe I'll come over a little bit more too. That looks kind of good. So maybe I'll use the path line here. This. That line. Yeah, just so I can see some of the path. Okay, that works. All right, now let's see, what was the image I had over there? I need to remember. Okay, those are my quotes. No, that's that one. Uh-oh. Can't remember what I had over here, you guys. I think I cleared up my stickers and now I forgot. Okay, here are my leaf stickers. Oh, now I remember. It was the small version of this one. Okay, so this square. And same kind of thing. I'm going to kind of use the lines here to kind of get rid of at least the weird angles on this side. Kind of line it up. Actually, I kind of want to put this underneath if I can. Yes, okay. So I'm going to line it up with this. Like that. And put the shirt over top of it. Or should I cut the shirt around it? Maybe I should cut around the shirt. Let's see. Again, I'm kind of guesstimating using this line as a guide. About right there. And that's about where the window ends. Doing my best to get this straight. Okay, I didn't quite come over far enough. Let me do that edge again. Again, I was guesstimating, so it comes right here. Okay. There we go. That way it's not covering up the window. It just looks like the shirt is on the other side of it. Okay. And I think the rest of the weird angles we can cover up with boxes or other things. So let's see. I don't think I'll use any of these because a lot of these are smaller versions of the other ones. Maybe the pumpkins, so I might keep those out. And I think the only other stickers I'll leave out are some of these leaves, in case I want to rip some of those and put that somewhere. Okay, so we have that. Now let's get boxes. Okay. So do I want to use the bows or the plain ones, a combination of the plain ones or one or the other? I don't think I'm feeling these. And do I use these or these? Kind of like these ones because it breaks up some of this color. So I think I might go with this one. And let's see what I say. I need smaller boxes on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then just task boxes throughout the week. So I think that will work. Let's see. So maybe I'll put down my smaller boxes first. Those are the ones I have to have. You guys, it is raining cats and dogs, so I don't know if you can hear that rain, but it is coming down hard. Oh, I just ripped that. Ribbon stickers. Okay. Let's see. Maybe put this one here. Wow. It is not playing. Actually, I kind of want to put a large box here so it can hide more of that. So maybe I'll put this. I'll know this is my Monday box, even though it's over here in the sidebar. I think I might put this one here, even though it's Monday. And put a larger box over here. If I can get it. Come on. Don't be shy. Put this one like this. Or maybe up against this edge here. I think I'll trim off some of this offset. It's not much of one, but just so I can layer it. Against this. And then maybe find something to put over here. Okay. And this will be my Tuesday box. And then maybe my Wednesday one up here. Okay, do the same thing over here. Add a larger box on this side. And I think I'm gonna move it up here. Again, I gotta get rid of this weird angle here. And I'm gonna white out this line underneath. This is going through the box. Okay. Then I need a box for the weekend. Trying to decide if I want larger box or I think I might use another larger box. See. Right here. And I'm just whiting out the lines underneath it. Again, since it's literally going through the box, I can see it. And then I'm going to take my bone folder and then kind of just smooth the wrinkles out. Here we go. Okay. Now I need at least one box on Wednesday, so I think I'm gonna use a square there. Or should I just use this larger box that I have and bring it down? I feel like that's a little too big. Okay, let's maybe use a square here, and then I'll try to add one over there. Right there. And maybe, or actually I might can put one here. I'm gonna bring this one down and cut off some of the offset on one of the sides just so I can layer it. Or at least put it up against this box over here. Let's see. Like this. And I'm just going to use my craft knife to scrape off the excess whiteout. Okay, I think that's plenty of boxes. So let's go ahead and play with some quotes and maybe some of these word stickers, potentially. We'll see. Let's see. I have this large space here. I think this will fit perfectly. Boots, flannels, bonfires, leggings, football, and sweater weather. I think that'll fit over here pretty well. I mean, it's a little wide, but again, I think I can make it work. So, let's see. I actually have room to put something here. Let's see. Or maybe I'll put some word. Well, do I want words with these? Or I guess I could fussy cut. You know what I might do? I might fussy cut some of the pumpkins. I think that's what I'll do. So maybe I'll bring this all the way down to this edge without going over on the bottom or the left-hand side. And yeah, I have to put it on top so I can still read the letters. Otherwise, it cuts off this side. Okay, so I'll leave it like that. And then, again, maybe fussy cut some of the pumpkins out over here. Where the note section is. Okay. Or maybe I should bring it, well, if I bring it over, then I think I'll still see notes. Let's see. Let me weigh this out. Maybe I should, let's see, add another set of pumpkins. Here we go. Okay. So what if we did this? And added this back. Oh, that's too low. Okay, hold on. Maybe I should put this down first. Then that. And then add it back. Let's see. How does this go? Like that? Like this. I gotta remember how I had this now. Hold on. Oh no, it was like, it's up here. It's up here, right? Ah, okay, so it's this way. So I need to do it like this. So that's not gonna work, is it? Unless maybe I recreate what I want to do. Okay, so maybe I do this and then layer this, even though that's not how it goes. Layer this on top so I can get the shape that I want. And these look like they're now, instead of the front, they're behind. I think that could work, and it covers up notes. Like that. Okay, that's not how it was, but that's how I'm going to make it. It's okay to rearrange your stickers and put them the way that you want them to be. All right. Whew, okay. That took a little bit of sticker surgery, but we were able to make it work. And I like the way that that looks like it's 3D. That looks really cool. Okay, and that's with me just cutting apart some of the pumpkins off of this. All right, now I want to have another quote over here or over here somewhere. Well, since the 22nd is autumn, maybe I'll put Hello Fall there. That would be appropriate. Oh, let me get my stickers for this too. Let's see if I want to use those. I've got, let's see, where's first day of autumn? There it is. First day of autumn and Rosh Hashanah begins on the 22nd. Okay, let me trim this down. This one, just take off the excess offset. So let's put maybe Rosh Hashanah right here. little corner. And then first day of fall, maybe in this corner. Or do I want to put it like this? Let's see. I guess I'll put it right here. Actually, you know what? I think I might rip some of these leaves. And on this sticker, let's see what I did. Something like that. That way it looks kind of like it's continuous. So it gets rid of this kind of awkward space underneath. And I can cut, bring it down here like this. Just gonna peel this back up momentarily so I can access this. Let's see. Okay, then put that on top. And then put this on top of this. That way it looks like it's continuous, even though technically it's not. You know what I mean? I just think that looks nicer. Okay, that looks really cool. So maybe I'll put some over here too. Rip it this way. And again, line it up over here. And see if I can peel up this box sticker. So I can put it on top of the leaves. There we go. And trim off this part that goes over. And I think I'm going to trim off this part of this box since the offset is going into the leaves. Oh, don't tear, don't tear. Okay, tore that slightly, but again, I think we can make it work. Thankfully, it's not too noticeable. Okay, so I have some leaf action there. Maybe I should put some here too. Let's see. I think I used up most of that. Okay, let me get another one. Let's get this one. Is this big enough? Yes, it is. Oops. Pick that up. And actually, I might keep this on top of the box. We'll see what it looks like. Well, that's going into the box, though. I don't know if I want to do that. Okay. Let's see if I can pick up this. Again, usually if I can get one corner, I can peel up enough of it. And I'm going to try to do my best to, in fact, I'm going to get my smaller scissors to cut off this offset on this side so it'll lay down properly. And then put this down and put this back on top. And then see if I can cut this flush. So let's see. At least with this box. So at least it's like one continuous line there. Or at least they give the impression it's one continuous line. There we go. All right, so we have the leaves there. So maybe put a little scrap there as well. I mean, since we're doing this theme, maybe, let's see. Is this enough? Got this scrap. That's kind of cool. I do use this one. Put some against this line here. And let's see. I might layer this on top. Again, so it looks continuous, even though technically it's not. Just tear it like that. Okay. I think that works. Now let's add some leaf action to the other side. Put these scraps back. Let's see. So some leaves over here and maybe some underneath this box. So I've got this scrap I might can use. Yeah, I'm just tearing it so it kind of mimics that over there. And I think I'll use this and then layer maybe some more on top to fill in the spaces. So I have that. And let's see. Got these scraps I can use. Just tear that edge there again so it kind of mimics what I did on the other side. And just put it on top and layer it. So it looks continuous even though I'm layering it. And I might put this right here, again, to kind of fill in that gap. And let me, now this one, I think this is what messed me up last time. So let's see if I can get it accurate again. Okay. You're getting that inside edge. Okay, that worked. Okay, so I think holding it down with my finger, it helps me to get it more accurate. That seems to be working for me. Okay, let's get a quote here, maybe one here, and maybe one up here. Okay, so I thought I was going to use these leaves, but I think I might even save this for Thanksgiving. So I might save that. Let's see. Why, hello there, fall. Maybe I should put that over here. Or I could even put it here. Might do that. Let's see. Trim off some of this offset. Even though fall's on the 22nd, I think I might put it over here, this side. Right about there. I think that looks kind of cool. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to have these too. Hold on. Found more stickers. Oh, I forgot about these. Oh, these are cute. Let's see. Pumpkin Patch Handpicked Daily. Let's put that one maybe over here. I'm cutting this to be flush so I can put it up against this box. Let's see. I love fall most of all, which is true. I do. I just realized I have 2 black quotes over here, and then I was going to put 2 colored ones over here. So maybe I should, let's see, find at least 1 black quote to put on this side just so that, so it's not quite as heavy due to the black text all on this side. Let's see. If you don't like fall, you can leave me alone. That's cute. I think maybe let's put that one here because that fits perfectly in this space and it pulls in some of the text there. And then maybe I can put I love fall most of all on this side. Okay. Maybe bring that right here. That way I can still see the shirt. I love this flannel shirt. Okay, so now I have at least one sticker with color over here, and then at least one that's black over here. Okay, that looks great. Let's see. I think might add one more square box over here just to kind of balance it out a little bit. And let's white this out underneath. And get my bone folder and again, just kind of smooth it down. There we go. Okay, that looks cool. I feel like we need some leaf action either here, or maybe even in both places. And then I think we might be done. I don't think I need any more quotes. I have 3 over here and only 2 here, but again, I think it's pretty balanced. And I mean, I could use one here, but I don't think I have anything quite that skinny. So I think I have to leave it there. So no more quotes. And I don't think I need any more stickers other than leaves. So I don't need this. I'm just going to pull maybe some leaves, and I might even cut some of the pumpkins like I did over here. And actually, I think I will do that. Fussy cut some of the pumpkins. Let's see. What if I took this and just did this? Cut off that tiny sliver of an offset. Again, to give the illusion that the scene is continuing upward, even though I'm just layering it. You know what I mean? Like, I think that looks really cool. And maybe, let's see, how do I want to do this? Let's see if I can lift this sticker. If I can lift this box sticker, then I can kind of layer this underneath. That's going to be easier. Okay, it's trying to tear. I think that's as far as I can get it, but I need to... Let's see. I need to lift this one too. I'm kind of crinkling my paper, but I don't think it can be helped. Just kind of get this corner so I can put it underneath both of them up to this line. And I'm tearing that box sticker, but I believe I can put it back together. Actually, I kind of want this side. Let's see. Do like that. And how far do I need to come over? To this one. Okay, so let me get my craft knife. And what did I do with it? Hold on, let me find my craft knife. There it is. Okay, and my ruler. I'm gonna go slightly past it, or maybe I'll try to line it up with this edge. So far, yeah. Okay, then I can put that back down. And that back down. And what if I just cut these two pumpkins out and brought it down here like this to line it up with that box? Again, just so it looks like it's a continuous scene, even though technically it's not. Okay, I think that works. And let's see. I might do the same thing and add a little pumpkin over there. Just trying to find one that will work. Let's see, what about this small one? Right where it says pumpkin patch, just kind of put that right there. And it kind of covers up that awkward angle there. And I think I might just leave this space empty here, because I think it's going to be too hard trying to fill that in. I don't know if I can fill that in. At least not effectively. Or what if I covered it up with leaves? Not liking it. I think it's too small. Let's see. What if, let's see. What if I fussy cut around this leaf? Like this. And line it up with this box here. And I'm going to cut off this tiny little bit of offset. Okay. I mean, it's not bad. Could be better, sure. But can we live with it? Yes. Oh, just cut a sticker and now I can't find it. Where'd it go? I just cut out a little leaf and now I can't find it. There it is. It's all blending in. Okay, what do I do with my tweezers? There it is. Okay. And just trying to fill in these gaps. And I might cut around this box. Again, just kind of make the pumpkin stand out a little bit more. So it looks more three-dimensional. There we go. Okay, I think that works. All right, do I want to try to add more pumpkins? I think I might. Let's see. So I fussy cut this pumpkin out. Let's see. Bring it right there. And then maybe let's cut up this side. Line it up with this edge of this box. Okay. And maybe a little pumpkin action down here. Might put a little bit right here. Let's see what that looks like. Or I might add a few more leaves over here. Yeah, not liking that. Maybe add a solitary one on this side. Yeah, that pumpkin there. And what if I did? Actually, I don't think it needs anything. I think I'm gonna leave that there. I just don't think it looks right with it. Okay, let's clean up and then let's take a look. All right, you guys, so that's what my pumpkin patch spread is looking like as a kind of celebration of autumn. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, stay inspired, and thank you for watching.